Hello BCSD third graders, it's Mrs. Whitman with another video to help you out with those distance learning packets. I'm going to do day 5 math task. Ty works 9 hours a day and earns $6 an hour. Cal works 6 hours a day and earns $9 an hour. If they both work 5 days, who earns more money? Who works longer? Explain. Okay, I'm first going to focus on Ty. I'm going to try to do all my math regarding Ty in the same color. I'll do that in blue. So Ty works 9 hours a day and earns $6 an hour. This is sounding like multiplication because he works the same number of hours every day and he earns the same amount of money for every hour that he works. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use an open number line to demonstrate the multiplication. Open number line is a strategy that you can use when multiplying, and it's a really great visual that helps us understand, really understand the numbers that we're working with. So I start at 0, start at 0 over here, okay, and I'm going to keep moving my screen around. I'm going to jump to $6, and that's for 1 hour of work, okay? Now, I'm going to do another $6. If I add $6 to the existing $6, I'm at $12 now for 2 hours of work, okay? So I haven't gotten to 9 yet, so I'm going to keep going. 12 plus 6, now I'm at $18 for 3 hours of work. Keep going. 18 plus 6 is $24 for 4 hours of work. Okay, plus another 6, 30 hours for 5 hours of work, plus another 6, $36 for 6 hours of work. I'm going to have to bring my number line down here. Okay, and now if I do another $6, I'm at $42 for 7 hours of work. Jump another $6. Now I'm at $48 for 8 hours of work, and another $6, and I land at, that'd be $54 for 9 hours of work. Okay, this is how an open number line works. You can jump to whatever point in the number line that you need to do the math for the problem that you're doing. So we were jumping by 6s, and I was labeling on top the number of hours that Ty works. Okay, so that's Ty's situation. Okay, I'm going to use another color for, let's use green for Cal. Okay, Cal works 6 hours a day and earns $9 an hour. Okay, so it's the same numbers, just flip-flopped. Cal is earning more money per hour, but he's only working 6 hours a day. So I'm going to do the same strategy, but this time I'm going to be jumping by 9s because he has $9 an hour. Okay, first jump for the first hour of work, I land at $9. Second hour of work, 9 plus 9 is $18. Third hour of work, 18 plus 9 is 27. Okay, plus another 9. We're at 36. It's 4 hours of work. Plus another 9. We're at 45. That's 5 hours of work. And now we land at, for 6 hours of work, $54. Would you look at that? We just discovered that Cal and Ty made the same amount of money. And that makes sense because of what I know about multiplication. I know that if I do 9 times 6 or 6 times 9, if I switch the factors, it doesn't matter what position the factors are in. I know that it's going to be 54 because of the commutative property of multiplication. Okay, so it totally makes sense that they make the same amount of money. So for the question where it says if they both work 5 days, who earns more money, okay? Let's go back to Ty for a second. So I'm going to go back to Blue. So $54 is how much he makes in one day, okay? So after another day, make another $54. So this is day 1. After day 2, he makes another $54. After day 3, he makes another $54. Every day he's making $54. Okay, equals some amount of money. Now for Cal, same exact thing. I'm not even going to write this out all the way because you can already see that at the end of 5 days, they're going to end up making the same amount of money. I don't even have to do the math because I can see that I'm going to be adding 54 over and over again for 5 days, and it's going to be the exact same sum, okay? So let's work on writing out our explanation because it says explain. If they both work 5 days, who earns more money? I'm going to say Ty and Cal will earn the same amount of money after 5 days because they both earn $54 for every day of work, period. Okay? And then let's see if I need to explain something else. If they both work 5 days, who earns more money? Okay, we already covered that they both will earn the same amount of money. And then who works longer? Okay, so for this, I need to go back to how many hours a day that they are working. It says Ty works 9 hours a day and Cal works 6 hours a day. So if I'm going to run out of space here, I'm going to have to erase some of this to show you. Let me erase what I have at the top just a second. I'm going to erase all of the stuff applying to money because now we're going to concentrate on hours. Okay, delete that real quick. Okay, so Ty is working 9 hours a day. Go back to Blue for Ty. So 9 for day 1, I'm going to do some repeated addition. 2, 3, 4, 5. So day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5. Okay, and I know that this is the same thing as 9 times 5, which that equals 45 hours worked. Now, for Cal, in green, Cal is working 6 hours a day. So I'm going to do 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6. Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, which is the same as 6 times 5. 6 times 5 is 30 hours. So even though they made the same amount of money, the person who is working longer is Ty. So it takes him longer to earn the same amount of money. So let's write a sentence about that. Okay. We're going to say Ty works longer because he works 9 hours a day for 5 days, which is 45 hours. All right. So that was kind of a longer math task, and you might want to get yourself some decent scratch paper in order to do this math task, because as you could see, I had to erase some to make some room for myself to work it all out. So you're going to need some scratch paper, and you're going to need persistence more than anything to get this all worked out, because there's a lot of things to think about. There's money to think about. There's hours per day worked to think about. So this is a longer one. I'm just going to look and see on the next page if there's anything that I want to go over with you. Okay, on the day 5 reteach page, there is another multiplication strategy being used for 9s, and this is a really, really useful one. Multiplying by 9 can be difficult if you don't know the finger trick, and that's something that I'm going to have to make another video about where you can see me. But for now, I'm going to go over this strategy where you multiply the number by 10 and then you subtract the number to find your answer. Okay, so if we take a look at this example right here, the fact that they want to find is 7 times 9. So what they do is they do 7 times 10 instead, okay, which is depicted right here in this array. And we know the trick for multiplying by 10, you just put a 0 on whatever number you're multiplying by, okay? So we know 7 times 10 is 70. Now all we have to do is take away 7, and that gives us the answer to 7 times 9. So 70 minus 7 is 63. That gives us the answer to 7 times 9. I will show you another example of this down below. I'm just going to do one. I'm going to do number 3 for you. Okay, so we're not going to do 3 times 9. We're going to do 3 times 10 or 10 times 3. Doesn't matter what order. I know that 10 times 3 is 30 because I just put a 0 on the back of that number that I'm multiplying by. Now, all I have to do to find the answer to 3 times 9 is take away 3, and I get 27. Therefore, 9 times 3, or 3 times 9, doesn't matter how we write it, equals 27. All right, that's all for today. I will be back with another video for day 6.